Why does technology hate me? I don't know what I did to it. I just wanted to stream video games. But technology said no. Hello, everyone. A good afternoon. It is good to see you all. I promise I'm slightly sentient after just getting off of work not too long ago. It is good to see you all. I see we have Eki, Brie, Ezekiel, Tyler, Man, Nightmare, Matt the Beast, Mossy, and Ami. Hello, everyone. It's saying you're having the probably. It took me 15 minutes to figure out that it just decided to disconnect my account connection basically to OBS, so I had to go get like a new key and then relog in, and then it was happy, so I figured it out, and that's what matters. So I'm here now. Sentient, that's true. I do have a very empty... It is hollow inside of this little noggin of mine, so you're quite correct. I'm stealing, absolutely, your internet. Also, your attention. Hi, Meme Lord, good to see you. But yes, it has been a hot minute. I know the streams have been really scattered lately. I wanted to talk a little bit about that. Thank you, Taco, for the late birthday wish. Thank you so much. Yes, indeed, it was my birthday on Saturday, but we're gonna be celebrating hopefully sometime this weekend. We gotta get that Brianna Royale in there, and I should hopefully have enough time to get it all set up by this weekend. But I'm probably gonna be using a lot of stuff from last year, just cause like been really grasping for time these days. Stop by and say hi. Not gonna be here real long, just dealing with some mental... No worries, Jordan. You know, I always come back. I'm like whatever his name is from FNAF. But yeah, take care of yourself, Jordan. You know, I always say you before anything else. Scatter. Oh, okay, no, come back. I was going to Ireland for 5 weeks next month. Ooh, well, look at you, Meme Lord. I love Ireland. When I went, it has like the weather I like. I'm a big fan of cloudy weather and very rainy weather, so when I went, it was basically all that. And their cities are beautiful, and then we walked around all the smaller towns. I love Ireland. It was a great time. Congrats on new gray hairs. Oh, they're forming very quickly, Mossy. Hi, Christian. Good to see you. I need to send you BB. Yes. So since I'm gonna be spending hobo. Hi, Anon. Good to see you. Also, thank you for the birthday art. I really appreciate it. Tiberian, thank you as well for the birthday wish. I'm gonna need to make sure I got a list of all the Briannas, the extended Brie universe. So if you guys know of one that I might miss, to make sure they make it, I send them the invitation for the Royale at the end of the week. Make sure you let me know. Type it out, say it to me or wherever. Make sure I don't miss any. Are you using 2K23 still? Yes, that's the newest one, right? Yes, I am. Are you now 1046? Well, you can at least say I look pretty good if I'm 1046, right? 3026. No. Why you gotta add 2,000 more years always onto my age, guys? Come on. 4,070. Okay. No. If you subtract the 2,000 years, all right, from Nightmare, it's close enough. 9,001. Unbelievable. I wouldn't even show up on the Scouters. 5,081. Is Gremlin Brie just a feature of all Bries? Gremlin Brie is not one. I don't think we have a Gremlin Brie. I will make sure I extend the invitation to her. 1,045. Alright, well, at least we're going down. At least we're going. She's 2020. Yes. I am the exact date of today. You are, yes. Tyler, we'll shake hands and we'll go with that. I've been there since 0. Remember when I said I was 20k year old? Yeah. Don't worry. I'm quite aware of how people don't like to I guess, accept my actual age. I mean, technically, I'm 1026 now. But can you really count the time when I'm... Windows just yelled at me. Can you really count the time of when I was in the ice, like that gap? Can you... Does that count? I wasn't really... Like, I didn't age. I was in a block. Like, I'm just 26, right? Either way, no new crow's foot has grown. Joke's on you, Mossy. You think I smile enough? That's not true. I'm a little gremlin. I love life. Didn't play fetch with the dinos. I wish. She grows up. Oh yeah. Christian, that is because the invite went down. We had some bots invasions, but thank you for reminding me. I kept saying I was gonna put it back up, but I forgot. But I will start putting the new invite link in the description now. I got burp. Excuse me. So let me go get that for you. Copy. Edit link. Never. Generate new link. Copy. There you go. I don't know how old you are. If you ever clarify it, either way, you're all Hey, does that mean you can revive me like a Pokemon? Right? Bring me to... who revives a Pokemon? Is it Professor Oak? I don't know. Help me. Even if you're not 2026, you're still ancient at 26. How old are you? Well, actually, don't say that on the internet. But also, how old are you? Am I comparatively ancient? What are we at now? Is Gen Z the current, or are we at another generation now already? Where are we at? I already can't keep up with the Zoomer lingo. You guys have to teach me all that. I barely know Riz and Raz. Which isn't Riz like out of style now? Or Riz is gone? Only 5 years. Oh god. Put me back in the ice. I think it's Gen Z's. Okay, we're still at Gen Z? Okay. Had me worried there that I'm really getting old. But yes. Internet accelerates time. Well, doesn't that mean that, definitely someone like Ezekiel should be older than me by now? If that's how that works. They made a break at, like, 2014, and now they're called, the new one's called Gen Alpha. Break at 2014? 10 years ago? What? Gen Alpha? We loop back around to A? You are old. I am, but I'm not that old. There is being old, and then there's being that old. 2010 to now? What in the world? Alright, so what's the hip kid? What are the hip kids saying these days? Skibbity toilet? Whatever. Being old is about a number, it's about a mindset. If you don't understand what skibbity riz fet text. Huh? Anna coming in with what? Answering my questions. Oh no, already, immediately, I am gone. I got Riz. We know Riz. I was taught that one. Did Anon have a stroke? Very close. See, Tyler, cease. I understand alpha humor. Oh no. Oh no. So I can't even say you have to teach me Zoomer humor. I have to say you have to teach me alpha humor. Can you teach me alpha humor? What did Anon say? Can somebody translate? I don't know what I'm reading. I feel like I have an aneurysm. Hi, Cloudy. Skibbity toilet riz phenum tax. Good luck at work, Tiberian. Zoomer evolved to alpha humor. Zoomer? Like, Zoomer felt like it came back around to what would be like the mid 2010s, like he XD random humor. That's kind of what Zoomer reminded me of. But now I don't know. I fear the day we get to beta humor. At that point, they're gonna be like speaking hieroglyphics, I think. Freddy memes. Freddy? Who? The only Freddy I know is a Fazbear. I'm busy, scram, nothing, something to do in an hour. Nami, good luck with your schoolwork. No, I always come back no matter what. Hang in there, friend. Any plans to check out the disastrous Fallout 4 update? I didn't even know I had an update. I have only ever finished New Vegas. I don't know when I'm gonna play a new Fallout. I'm gonna get there eventually. Especially that Fallout 76 they basically just handed out for free. It was $1, or it might still be $1, or it's for free through some subscription stuff. Kind of tempted. But I still want to do it like I want to find if I can find a day one patch of 76. I want that. That's what I want. I want the disgusting broken mess that it was. So, I don't know. But at least I have Fallout 76 now. It's a PowerPoint. I need like 10 minutes to update what we have for the team. Oh. Well, then you got it, 10 minutes. No problem. Easy peasy, Nami. You got that. Hi, Raymond. Well, Skibbity is a video series. Phenom Tax is related to Kai Cenat and somebody. Kai Cenat is a streamer. Brainrot has okay. That's a streamer. Got it. Okay. At least I have some context now. Shaking my head. Yes. 76 is notoriously the worst one, which is why it's like high on my radar. Of something I want to play at some point. Which speaking of, so I'll loop back around and I'm gonna talk a little bit about the updates of how my life has been and why I've been kind of disappearing more than usual lately. So a lot of stuff I've kind of been being quiet about just because I don't want you guys to worry. Because my life has been very busy. But basically, so we already knew like mid last year, Mama had a new job, but that new job, she was very, very good at, and was very good at like doing the rules and stuff. And the company she was working at didn't like that because they were breaking a lot of rules. So they got rid of Mama. So Mama lost her job, about in December, just a little bit before Christmas. So we were doing about 3-4 months here with only me working and Mom doing mostly side jobs as she was trying to find a new job. So we are now back around, and I said early last month that Mama got a new job. So we're just trying to recover from all the time that we lost, all the money that we lost within the time that Mama lost her job. So me and her have been doing a lot of extra work. So you'll know my main job is I work at a grocery store. But Mama Elska also has a business in which she does her main scientist work. In which I am also employed under. So we were just taking up lots of extra jobs. And that job specifically requires a lot of traveling. So I basically haven't even been home. It's basically I've been going my main work schedule of I do 5 days a week and then like 2 days off, right? So it's been like we do like local jobs and then the like my days off we were going out of town. So I haven't really had time to even like be home and sit down, right? Everything is good. Everything's catching up, meh. That's the main thing of why things are like calming down for us now is so Mama's new job. So most jobs they were like they pay you like every 2 weeks, right? Mama's new job only pays her 2 times a month. So we're having to like save up and catch up to the cycle because you know there could be like she won't get paid like within time of rent is due, right? So we're just trying to catch up and save up some money and make sure we have it in the cycle of when she gets paid, and then everything will hopefully be calmed down. As a traveling mad scientist or something, you could say that. Just like me, for real, that one busy pixel girl with the boar hat. Wait, what? But wait, you sent me that one before, right? Is that the one run from your gacha game? Yeah, it was quite a Christmas gift to Mama. How that happened, but yeah. So I just didn't want you guys to worry because we basically had a plan, but we were trying just to execute it. And we were just trying to make sure we stayed stable. In which we got to, and we're nearing where everything's getting a little bit more comfortable. Like I said, we're kind of getting into the cycle of our paychecks lining up so we can make rent and feed ourselves. Right now we just have we have a couple more jobs. We have like two more this week, and then we have, I think, 3 next week. So that's when hopefully after that we'll be at like a position where we're good. And then start getting in the cycle. It may still be a little bit off for a little bit, but at the very least we'll be at a spot where it's like we can compensate, right? Because we've been mainly leaning on each other back and forth with the work and stuff, but we should hopefully be there after doing a couple more from what it looks like. But the main thing with next week though, besides the 3 jobs, they're all gonna be out of town. That's the big thing. So I am gonna be disappearing for a little bit next week, because they are gonna be out of town again. And then I'll be back. So hopefully after next week we'll be starting, hopefully, the schedule again. Time to pull the Walter White and help. Don't think I didn't think about that. FBI agent, don't listen to this. A lot of respect for how much you're working. Glad things are calming down. Yeah. We thought we were fine for a little bit here in the earlier months of this year, but things suck in the economy right now. So like our rent went up, and then food is really expensive. So we were just trying, and then we also support a little bit Sister Elska too, because she has our little niece, and we try to help out where we can. So we were doing a lot of side jobs and stuff recently. But like I said, we'll hopefully be calming down. So hopefully in about, not next week, 'cause like I said, we have a little bit more work, but the week after, we will be looking at doing 4 days a week. I'm looking at, like I said in the Discord, I'm gonna be working some longer days, but I'm gonna be working less days. And so it's looking like it's gonna be Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is what the schedule's looking like to be for like our new schedule. I'm keeping Monday open just because that is like my longest day probably for work. So I just kind of want to go like long day of work, rest, long day of work, and then like push it out. And then the end of the week is where I'll be doing work with mama. So that's like the easier work because that's like office work. So then I don't have to worry about it. Make sure you get, I'm gonna get my rest, don't you worry. Everything's being calculated. Remember, streaming for me is an addiction, right? I've been off of my drug for like months because the economy sucks. Are you bad at math? I am bad at math. That's why I have my mother. But yeah, the economy sucks. And it's taking away my ability to indulge in my addiction. And it sucks. But hopefully just around the corner we'll be back on it. The freezer's still open if you need a long rest. I might need it. If somebody's got a full body freezer that can fit me, I'm so down. I'm so down. I don't know if that's how it works. I feel like my ice block may have been like a minor little bit magical. But, you know what? I'll take that chance. Bono, hello! Nice to meet you live for the first time. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you have been well. I'm just chatting about the future looks of the stream because life's been busy, but we're hopefully going to be having a regular cycle of streams starting here soon. College be done? You're out of there, Reptile. Let's go. Did you have your finals recently? I think people were saying that finals were recently for your college kids. for the Brie fun party parrot. Thank you so much, Bert, for the 1337. I appreciate you so much of your love and support. You guys are great. Hopefully I found, of course, Bono. I hope I can fill your time and entertain you for many of hours to come. Hi, Kevin. I don't know, I'd help, but that would mean I gotta get another body out of my freezer. I mean, how's the weather? You have that problem too, Nightmare? Oh, man, we should, like... Do you want some help? And then maybe you could come help me out? You know, like a 50-50. We'll figure it out. But yes. So what else do we have? I'm in college still, but I'm scheduled to complete college in 2020. Wait, what? Please, I'm running out of space. All right, we'll shake on it, Nightmare. Nami, I think... Sorry, I'm looking at the date. Scheduled to complete 21. It seems something went awry within that time span. I hope the best for you, Nami. I understand that feel. I may be really bad. Hey, Nami, the only thing that sucks is that it costs money to go to college. But other than that, you know, learn at your own pace. You have your whole life. You know, if you want to do just a little bit at a time or a lot at a time, it doesn't matter. You got there. 15 units is a lot more work than high school. I wouldn't even be able to say. I haven't even thought about going to college. I can't afford that. But yeah, so that's my update for my life right now. Hopefully you guys have all been well. I'm still looking at trying to complete. I live near the ocean if y'all need space. Ooh, easy drop-off location, you say, Ezekiel. But yeah, I'm looking to complete Yakuza and be my off game, probably be Monster Hunter. Also, I haven't been able to play fighting games, so I'll probably have like a small itch of playing some fighting games on stream here soon, because I haven't really been able to play much. And from there, you know, we'll just be going with the flow. There's a lot of things I want to do. Slayer, yeah, when Slayer comes out, I thought he was coming out the beginning of this month, but it's beginning of next month. I am a dummy, and I did not read the date correctly. But yeah, so speaking of Slayer coming out, I've been in a kick for wanting to play Guilty Gear Plus R and playing Rev 2. So if you guys have those, if you see them on sale, feel free to get them. I know Plus R gets on sale for like $3 all the time. It's their last pixel version of the pixel of Guilty Gear before they went to the 3D. I really enjoy it so far, and if anybody wants to play it, I'll probably play that as a build-up. And then Rev 2, I also will probably play, and then we'll play some Strive. I think that'll be fun, maybe playing a little bit of, like, the history of Guilty Gear a little bit, since I kind of seem to enjoy just the old Guilty Gears more than Strive. I like Strive okay, but I still think once I go back to playing how Guilty Gear plays, and it plays like a classic anime fighter with like how the air dash works, the movement, how the Roman cancels work. It's all very wacky, right? And Strive feels like it went too solid. I need more wacky. So the old games feel more wacky, and I kind of enjoy them a bit. Was Rev the one you played on Discord? No, the one we played on Discord was Plus R. Guilty Gear Accent Core Plus R. I've been playing Accent Core a ton. It's great. I'm glad I corrupted you, Cloudy. I'm glad I corrupted you when we played it in Discord. We dropped them off at International One. Not a problem. See, Nightmare knows the plan. You're a genius, my dude. I got a completely legitimate copy of Guilty Gear 1 on PlayStation. It's neat, but I'm not a fighter, so I'm bad. I really do want to also, speaking of, get more Guilty Gears, more fighting games in general. King of Fighters, whatever. I want to get more of them to collect, but I also want to play more of them on stream. It is still ideal that I want to really try to play as many fighting games as possible. It's very hard since in general fighting games are a bit niche, so I can't do them all the time. But it's still something I want to do because I think they are an experience. Fighting games do have to have long names, yes. Yes, they do. Even things you think that would be simple, like Street Fighter, after like the first one of like Street Fighter 3, Street Fighter 6, there's always the extended version with all the detail, like all the DLC in it, and then it becomes Street Fighter Arcade Edition, Street Fighter Champion Edition, Guilty Gear Rev 2, Guilty Gear XX Accent Core, Guilty Gear XX Accent Core plus R. Like, they have to add it every time they update it, right? You have to add more every update. Smash? I wouldn't mind. Smash is not my #1 thing, but I do know I wouldn't mind playing it. Definitely not competitively, but I think it would be one of those games where it's very easy to get people to play with. Not only that, recently, for one of my birthday gifts, a friend, so I like to collect, fighting game controllers, even if, like, I don't play, really, the fighting game. Like, I even have a fight stick still, even though I can't really use it. It's mainly for collecting purposes. They gave me one of the Smash controllers. Not a, GameCube controller, whatever they use. Is it GameCube? It's the one where it has like 24 buttons on it. It's crazy. It looks so wacky. I'm gonna see if I can find the brand. But I wouldn't mind playing Smash just to learn how to use that controller. Yeah, Street Fighter Super Turbo Ultra Slappy Edition. See, Cloudy understands. Smash is for nerds like everyone here. Smash is just the most widely reaching game out there for quote-unquote fighting games, because even though it's a unique genre of fighting games, it can still be played as the party game part. So even if a person doesn't know how to play it competitively, they at least know the game, right? So it's very easy for somebody to just walk by like a anime convention, and then they see, like, oh, Smash tournament. I know that. I play Yoshi. I'm gonna go sign up. He's my favorite. Like, people will just do that, right? It's the easiest. It's not a GameCube controller. It's not a Pro controller. It is, I'm gonna have to Google the name of it. But it specifically is set, think of it like a hitbox, where it's only buttons, right? Only buttons. There's no levers, there's no triggers, it's just buttons. And they're set to specific things and specific, like, some of them are set for specific angles. Some of them are like, one button is up B, another button is, like, just attack A or whatever. I don't know Smash. But it's, and then they have, like, one for shield up at the top, and then another one for shield by your pinky. Like, it's a lot. But yeah, I don't remember the name of the controller. I'm going to figure it out. Because like I said, I got it as a handy-down gift from a friend. The only fighting game I got more than one version of was Streets 4, because I got the 3DS version, the 360, and the PC version. So you're telling me you like that game. I wish I had the 3DS copy. Because I really wish I could have played the online before it died, right? Because didn't the online for 3DS die recently? Because there was, like, one person always queued for a match. Always. On the 3DS version. It was some guile. And I wish I could have just had the honor of fighting him once. Just once. But I wish I was around for Street Fighter 4. Because I know so often people speak so highly of Street Fighter 4. Like, so highly. And I just never really, I haven't even tried. I think maybe that's a game we're going to need to try at some point. Saw Sony took a massive L recently. I did. Sony backed up on the Helldivers PSN account thing, which is incredible. I can't believe they actually did that. I think they probably realized how much money they were losing because Steam let them issue refunds, right? Steam was allowing them to refund no matter how many hours they had in the game. So I think they realized, oh, we're losing money. We're losing money. What do? Just say oopsie poopsie and let it go. And that's what they did. I once again ended near my B-Day. Wii U 3DS going down April 1st, I think. Oh. I knew it was recently. I didn't think it was that late though. I thought it was this month. Man, that sucks. I had no time. I really wish I could have fought that guy. I hope I see him one day in the future. Yeah, people not having access to it definitely didn't help. But I mean, like, Sony doesn't care about that. Like, they do not care if they're gonna lock out people from playing the game. They wanted to capitalize. What was the even reason, right? To capitalize on, like, Your Honor, the giant corporation said, my bad. Exactly. To make it easier to ban people. Oh, to ban people in a PvE game? What? Like, I get it. I get it if somebody's being mean and you want to ban them from the servers, but it's PvE game. What are you gonna do? Get mad at them for hacking or something? I don't know. Stupid. Sony reporting system. That's the reason why? I mean, I get it. Like I said, I get it for somebody being mean, but PvE game, whatever. I don't know. Sony's turn to wear the evil. Sony's been wearing the evil hat for a while. I don't know why. I mean, it's their turn. They've been wearing it for a while. But people were mad about friendly fire griefing? Have they not played Call of Duty? Said it made banning easier, but I think it made their numbers bigger for their stock or whatever. I guess they would have an actual physical count under their name. That would make sense too. Stella Blade was really fun. That's good to hear. I still haven't even seen any gameplay of it. I don't know what to even think of it. But I'm glad it was a good experience for you, Nightmare. Community manager Discord moderators are actively detrimental to the game's success, which is really annoying. One probably just has anger issues of pop-offs before they think others are bad. I don't know. I always find it silly when people get mad at a PvE game. Like, I don't know. I guess I can understand if it's a PvE game, like Dark Souls, like it's meant to frustrate you. But when it's something that's purposely kind of silly and you're not supposed to take it very seriously, like the whole concept you're not supposed to take seriously, like, I don't know, I don't get it. I didn't even get it for being mean. Just block people from being able to communicate. Yeah, if they're being mean, yeah, you can just block them. That's true. Last Sony product for me was PS2. I think you're not alone on that, man. There's actually no reason to force players to make a PSN account. Pirate Software explained how this is a lie and you shouldn't take them seriously. Oh yeah, I mean, no matter what game it is, it will always be able to be pirated. Like no matter what, there will always be a way to pirate video games. No video game is safe these days. I gave you a pretty outfit Eve wears. You did give me a pretty outfit, but I have not seen any gameplay. I don't even know what the outfit looks like in game, Nami. I haven't even seen it. Are you gonna play any games on my list of suggestions? I would have to go back and look at the list, Christian. What in particular are you thinking about? I am a person who likes to beat games before I move on to the next, so we'll have to see. Kick players mid-game too. Well, that's a little rough. But I don't know. When that comes, I don't know. I'm a person where I just go, okay, next, go again. Yeah, I love Pirate. Big One Piece fan. Yeah, yo. Dreaming. I just guessed and looked at screenshots. Fair enough. I guess I'm gonna have to look at a screenshot of that. Try to find the outfit. Does it have a name, that outfit? Here's it. If you're playing Hellfire's 2 mission and you're getting grief, kick them, not the host. Leave the lobby. Crumpets, you understand. Exactly. Don't look up the outfit. Okay, don't look. I won't. Don't look up the outfits. I will not look up the outfits. Sony wants to fluff up their numbers to their next investor call. They just have to tell them the PSN accounts went up. Not that a bunch of them are PC people. Well, they probably were scared of the drop-off as soon as people started getting mad. So, they also were probably losing so much money from the returns. It probably just, like, completely canceled out anything they would gain from the PSN account, right? Red Passion's outfit I gave you, but there's a very funny one that would be funny to encounter in the game. Okay. I will not look up any outfits except for Red Passion since you drew me in it. And I want to see what it looks like so I can admire how well and accurate you do it. Because I know you are an incredible artist, Nami. I'm just glad Helldivers pulled up from the nosedive. It's the best game I've played in years. Like, me too, Berserker. Like, even though the game, like, its gameplay loop is not for me. Like, I don't mind playing it for an hour, but I'm not a person that can invest 1,000 hours like people have already done, you know, hundreds of hours. It's not for me. That loop is just not for me. But I'll have fun with friends or something if they want to play. But I can still admire what the game is and how well executed it is and all the love that they put towards the player. It is sad that they have to be under Sony, and Sony was like, let's mess it up. It's just really silly. People complain about griefing from Helldivers when a PvE game with quick matches and matchmaking, but you don't get punished for leaving mid-mission. Yeah, if you don't get punished for leaving, then yeah, there's no reason. Just leave, go again. I agree, Crumpets. If you ever are not having fun, this goes for any game. If you're never ever like actively not having fun, A, restart, go again, or B, just step away from the game. Take a breather. Like, you're right. Just leave. You know, have some self-control over the situation. I think they are probably more scared of being sued than anything else. Sony, as a publisher, determined the region the game sold in, include places that can't do. That's true. That's true. They could actually be. I wonder. Could they sue if it was like from a country that could not make a PSN, and then they literally means they took away something they paid for, right? That probably. Least sexy one while being so dang pretty. I like things that are very, very, very fashionable, so I'm gonna have to see the dang prettiness. My brother and I have been playing it at difficulty 8, and it is a rush like every time. Heck yeah, Berserker. I'm happy for you. I'm always happy when I hear that people especially are playing with, like, your friends and especially your family. I bond so much through video games with my family that it always brings me joy when I see other people playing with their family. Well, it's like your brother, or I'll see people, you know, mother and child, you know, like that always makes me happy. I think it's a great hobby just for everyone. I am convinced that Steam delisted it for countries without PSN is what did it. Oh, they actually delisted it? Greed. I had no idea they actually delisted it. I'm just happy that Steam actually took the initiative for what was happening to make sure nobody fell into the trap for Steam delisting it. That's actually kind of good on Steam. Good on Valve. Because they would have paid for a game that they don't get to play. They also changed their own terms of service, which stated PSN account linking is optional to some games may require PSN account link literally the day of the Helldivers announcement. Oh, they're dumb. Why is Sony so dumb? I don't think Sony's ever been smart about something at all recently. Actually, to be fair, I want to understand, why does every other video game company or large corporation that produces video games keep destroying themselves? Like, they just keep shooting themselves in the foot. I don't understand how they keep doing this. It's like they can have one thing going really, really good, like Capcom was doing it for a while, and then they just shoot themselves in the foot. Why do they keep doing this? Like, you didn't have, you literally had to do nothing. You did it to yourself. I did hear about the Gmod issue, but that's not about Gmod or like Valve issue. That's straight up Disney, right? Because it's Disney mods, right? Disney characters or something, Fox characters, like all of that, all whatever they own. They were getting mad at mods with those in it. Like, I don't know what Valve could do, to be honest. Hi, Speed Fury. The Guardian of Reality has returned to say hi. Hello, Speed Fury. Excellent to see you once again. Steam delisting and allowing refunds is the best PR move and a good call. They don't want to anger... Yeah, exactly, Cloudy. Valve is always on top of most things so far. I haven't heard anything negative from Valve in quite a bit. Valve. If that PSN account was mandatory from the beginning, then people could buy the game but not play it, would be able to immediately refund the game right then and there. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They just knew how to tackle the situation, which was pretty impeccable. Microsoft isn't any better, but I haven't seen them pull a stunt like this. Unless there is, I haven't seen it. Yeah, Ezekiel, that's true. Microsoft definitely is not any better. But yeah, again, Microsoft has been kind of quiet. Kind of quiet. The last thing I really heard Microsoft do besides buy Activision was admit that they lost like the war within the gaming sphere, like the console war. They just were like, yeah, Xbox sucks. Halo's dead. Whoopsies. On to next. Was Nintendo. Oh, Nintendo did it, not Disney. Oh, still, even then, it's like Nintendo's another company that's just notoriously making mistakes. They can produce. They will always make some of the like cleanest, most optimized gaming experiences or whatever. Like they will always make quality products, but everything else is awful about them. Why can't I hear their music unless I buy their game? But guess what, guys? The game hasn't been made for 20 years. I don't know. I want to listen to music of, I don't know, Super Mario Sunshine. Sucks to be me. I wasn't even alive. I wasn't even around back then. How would I know? How would I know? I can't listen to it. Ah! Stupid Nintendo. They shoot themselves in the foot because they grow too big and their hubris is too much for their own good. That's fair, Crumpets. That is probably the most accurate way to actually answer that question, I'd say. You are very on the money. The Library of Alexandria is burning. Wait, what? It is a natural human thing to make mistakes, realize mistake, then not learn from it. Natural human thing. I'd say humans as an individual are pretty good about it. But for some reason, as a corporation, they tend to just only care about one thing, of course, and that is money. Greed, uninspiredness, incompetence, laziness. Yeah, you're exactly, Christian. You're right on the money, too. Fall Guys require an Epic account after getting bought out and haven't played it since then. That's another one! Look at that! I completely forgot Epic Games did that. Man, the only thing I use my Epic account for is to accept the games I'm never gonna probably play. Because they were free. I don't even have, like, the client installed. I only had Epic Games Launcher installed when we played, what, a year and a half ago? We played Fortnite once, and then I uninstalled it. And I haven't installed it again since. I'm just, if it's Epic Game exclusives, we're just gonna wait. Simple as that. Valve only introduced refunds due to legal pressure, though. Nintendo is Disney. Nintendo's like the video game Disney. You're not wrong. No one cares about Microsoft. People really, really care about Minecraft, so I guess they kind of care about Microsoft, right? So, though, Disney keeps pumping out garbage as well. Has there ever been, like, didn't their most recent animated movie cost them, like, a ton of money? And they just lost because it sucked. And they keep pumping out, like, garbage Star Wars stuff nobody cares about. They're making the new Lion King movie that looks like trash. Do they have anything? Yeah, Nintendo be like, your dog's name is Yoshi. Hey, don't forget about, like, Sony protecting, oh, wait. Right? Sony has Spider-Man still, right? protecting Spoiler-Man. Kabutler, thank you for the 3 months Brie membership. I only got the Epic Games Store to get early access Darkest Dungeon 2, which was on my old computer, but wasn't running on it well. Kabutler, yeah, like, I'm sure there might be a day where something I care about enough will pop up and be on Epic Games Store, but even still, that day has not come yet, and I'm doing great. I'm doing great not using that platform because it kind of sucks. Hey, Nether, how are you? Good to see you. Blame you for understanding Fortnite. Game could be a bit much. Like, I don't mind the game. It just, I don't want to do the building part, and the build mode, or the non-build mode, it's kind of painful when it comes to rotating because there's so much open, like, it goes, there's not a lot of, like, in-between cover in that game from when I played, which was, like, a year and a half ago. I played, was it a year and a half ago? I played during the first Dragon Ball collab, and that's the last and only time I played. Fortnite no build has the problem where if you try to rotate and go to a new location, the walking space to go to a new place, there's no cover. So if you rotate and get caught out, it's basically you're guaranteed to die. So the mode itself isn't really compensated for people who just want to play that, because it's just, it doesn't have anything to really cover for the fact that they can't build, right? So I don't know. It was fun for a bit, and I enjoyed running out as yoinky sploinky beer is killing people, but if they put more effort into no build mode, maybe I'll play it again. The whole industry of make garbage content and then call the customers basically, they're just gonna point and be like, you don't understand! It's your fault as the consumer! Happy B-Day, check your email. I will once I am out of here, Nether. I'm assuming you made me something, so I'll say it right now, whatever it is. I am excited to see it, and thank you so much for another lovely gift, more than likely, since you always give too much to me. Lars Alexanderson, my son, Mortal Kombat 1 Homelander trailer. Is that out? I haven't even looked at Mortal Kombat 1 since it really came out. I ran away from that game so fast. I feel, it makes me so sad. I love Mortal Kombat so much. Mortal Kombat 1 is such a bad game. I only have an Epic account to get the free games they give me through. Yeah, I don't have the launcher, Ezekiel. I just log in through my browser and I accept the free games, and then that's it. I don't have the launcher or anything. Maybe one day, like I said, I'll need the game, so that's why I like still do it, just because it's part of like my hobby and my passion, so I might as well pick it up. But other than that, it's like, I don't need the launcher in it. Game Pass on Xbox Microsoft has a huge boon so many times. That is true. I have heard nothing but good things about Xbox Game Pass. So many people I know use Game Pass. So that is definitely one big thing I would say for Microsoft to be doing is have Game Pass. I have no shame admitting I played Kingdom Hearts 3 on PC without Epic. Good. That wasn't a good game either, anyway. Don't give it your money. Sad fact of the matter, everyone here is too old to be an essential part of Epic's strategy. Yeah, it's true. I can pay for... What do you mean? I can pay for my own V-Bucks. If I did pay for my own V-Bucks. I wonder how many V-Bucks are still left on my Fortnite account. That I wouldn't normally play, that is. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of games that get, like, notoriety because of Game Pass. Fortnite was gonna be, that's true, it was gonna be like a building survival game. Cat Quest 2 was free. Cat Quest is literally the one thing I played on Epic because they gave me it free and it was on my Steam wish list. Is it good? Is Cat Quest good? I know Orcs Must Die 3 is the other one that's for free right now. I did not put I did not put any time in 3. I put in a lot of time in 2 though. I played a pretty good, like, 50, 60 hours of Orcs Must Die 2. I had a lot of fun, but I heard 3 was not good. Usually stream at night. What led you to change your schedule? Christian, it's because I have a new schedule at work. So my new schedule is based around some family stuff, mainly. So I switched basically positions at work so that I work in the morning now so that I can compensate to help take care of some family stuff. So we stream more in the afternoons now than we do late night because of that. Just because that's how life be these days. I'm kind of out of my fighter game pass for the time being. Maybe if they do Killer Instinct 2, I'll be back on it. Though I'm looking at Idle Showdown here. It's actually quite good. Yeah, Idle Showdown's free. Didn't they just recently have a new character get added into? I would love a Killer Instinct 2, but I don't know when that's ever gonna happen. But Killer Instinct itself is still getting updated. What is it? A couple months ago, they updated it to fix the online. They added a balance patch and fixed the online and reset rank, I think. So I think they're just mainly focusing on supporting Killer Instinct 1 at the moment. Not a jab at you, I promise, but I'm actually so glad Tekken 8 seems like it's going in the best direction I could have gone right now. Unlike MK1. That is true, Crumpets. MK1, like, just didn't really want to do anything that people asked for. At all. They mainly did it, most of the decisions seems to be based on purely, like, stats. Like, how things go, and team comp of, you know, cameo and character, and it doesn't seem like it's at all from listening to people, because it's very quickly now becoming even more of a blander mess. It had the potential to be crazy, and now it's kind of bland, and that kind of sucks. Also, Sophie, thank you for the 11 months since before I forget. You look absolutely great today. Thank you, Sloopy. I'm feeling pretty great. Are you ready for the dark age of Game Pass in which Sony and Microsoft control 90% of the games through Game Pass? I 100% it. There will be a time where the monopoly peaks and it's like 3-4 companies. We're already getting there, but we still got a little bit of time. Orcs Must Die 3 was pretty meh. That's what I heard, that it was pretty meh, which makes me sad, because like I said, I put a decent amount of time into Orcs Must Die 2. I'm sad to say I gave Epic like $60 for a sin and one battle pass to get solid snake skin. Well, they don't really redo skins, right? Right, in Fortnite, unless it's like it was a shop skin, so I'd say, heck yeah. If you feel like you're gonna eventually go back to Fortnite and you know, have the solid snake skin, whatever, do your thing. I played Yakuza because of the Game Pass and applied more pressure to you playing Yakuza because of the Game Pass. Game Pass is the reason you now play Yakuza. It's the cycle that keeps going, Crumpets. Half the time whenever I get recommended a game from a friend, especially like a coworker, we can't afford buying new games all the time. So most of them usually have Game Pass, and they'll just be like, hey, I played this new game on Game Pass. Have you played it before? I'll just be like, no, but tell me about it. Maybe I'll get it. I do have the ability to get Game Pass Game Pass for free for like a couple months. So if the laptop I got last year sometime was it Christmas? When did I get that laptop? But it came with a thing for a couple free months. So at some point, I'm sure I'll jump onto something that'll catch my eye. Hi, Marcos. MK seemed to take the Bethesda route to do the regular thing and assume people will stick around. Yeah. And it's just so disappointing. It is still my most disappointing game of last year. Like, I don't care about anything else. The game, it was what I was most hyped for, and it ended up being one of the biggest letdowns I've ever felt in video games yet. Fortnite is still a survival game. It's just not available for anyone who wasn't there when it first came out. The most we got now is Lego Fortnite game mode. Oh yeah, isn't the Lego Fortnite game mode free too? Isn't that kind of... I heard it's actually not bad, the Lego Fortnite game mode. Like, what happened... Yeah, exactly. Like, what happened with streaming services. Now that I'm a PC gamer, I can join the Sony hate. Their console is solid with their hell driver situation is a joke. Their console can be solid, but it doesn't matter if the console doesn't have any games on it. They reduce some skins, but they usually have more stuff added to them. Like, they have 5 skins for a guy that turns stuff gold. Oh. But I'm assuming they're like different colors or something, right? Funny thing is, Netflix is the only one who makes profits, so nothing has changed for the better. Yeah, it's just because Netflix is the one thing people know, so they just lean on it. We're not subscribed to any of the other ones. We only have Netflix. And Netflix annoys the crap out of me. Like, I only use it for movie nights, but Mama Elska uses it all the time for work. Because she's always doing computer office work. But then we also, like, Sister Elska doesn't, we don't want Sister Elska to pay the $20 or whatever to, and we don't want to pay the $20 or whatever to have the family plan. So we constantly have to do the thing where we just press the button, where we have to log in, switch households because Sister Elska wanted to watch something. It's so stupid. Netflix is stupid. And there is ads if you don't pay for the no ad version, which is also stupid. All I know from the Lego Fortnite game is that it died. It died? Like, barely anyone plays it, it seems, compared to its peak. Aw, what happened? I'm assuming it's just, like, everybody wants the, you know, all their stuff, right? All their legacy stuff, their skins and whatnot, their pickaxes are all on normal Fortnite, so they probably were like, I gotta get my good stuff. Talk about Evo Japan announcement. This is every Steam you talked about it. What announcements are you intrigued by, Steve? Let's see. Slayer got announced. It looks like he still has Pile Bunker. I don't know about how Pile Bunker will look. The trailer made it seem like it wall splatted after one, but I don't know if that's actually true. I'm hoping he gets to keep his Pile Bunker loops. That was so cool. He has his bite. It looks great. All I know is that it's in Strive, so he's probably gonna play really slow and maybe a little boring. So I hope that's not true. What else did we get? What else was announced at Evo Japan? Lydia was announced, right? For Tekken. I didn't play 7. I didn't look at the trailer yet, so I would have to go watch. Hunter Hunter fighting game looks like trash in terms of like visually, but I'm excited for what it could come to be because I do like tag fighters. I'm hoping that it will be a great successor to the Marvel or the Dragon Ball. Already seeing clips of loops of infinites, so already looking like a great game. Akuma, I have no care for Akuma. I never had care for Akuma. I just hope he doesn't break the game. New update for everyone. Oh yeah, new update for Street Fighter 6. I have to see if there's like notes. Honda nerf. I haven't been able to keep up very much. I gotta go see what the update actually is. Licensed anime fighters. It's not an arena fighter. It is not like Naruto or My Hero or Xenoverse. It is a 2D 3v3 fighter. You ready for Project 2KO? No, I am not, because it's under Riot, and I hate them. Hate them so much. Okay. So while I was out of town, I bring my laptop with me so that I can play, like, video games. And one of the days, I was at a family house, and my cousin really, really likes to play Riot games. They play League, and they play Valorant, or whatever, and I was like, okay, I don't really want to play League or Valorant, but I'll play, like, Teamfight Tactics. Right? So I'll play a little bit of Teamfight Tactics, and I was like, wow, I kind of like Teamfight Tactics. I'm going to put it on my computer. But Teamfight Tactics, you have to download League of Legends. And I don't know if anybody else saw, but League of Legends makes you install Vanguard now. Their anti-cheat virus. And when I installed Vanguard, when I put it on my computer, my at-home computer, when I came home, it bricked my PC. It completely bricked it. I had to open it up, take apart my motherboard, and put it into a specific boot setting, because, and I had to take out half of my computer, mess with the RAM, short circuit a couple of pins so that it even booted so I could even fix it. It completely almost killed my gaming PC. The one I used to well, luckily not the one I used for stream, but the one that I use mainly for gaming, almost completely bricked it. So if you guys don't already somehow have the way to go around, like your computer can handle their Vanguard system, like if you already have it on, sure, whatever. If your computer can handle it, sure, okay, enjoy your disgusting virus and play your League of Legends. But I am one of those people that are reporting that their computer bricked. I am one of those statistics. Take it from me. Stay away from it. You have 2 gaming PCs? I do. My main gaming PC with a 3080 in it, and then my old PC that I use for streaming, which has a 2070 in it. Take them bastards to court? I would be down, but I know they'd win because I don't have any money. But yeah, so that is why I'm not excited for 2KO, because 1, name's stupid. 2, I'm pretty sure there's a small chance that it's gonna have Vanguard in it. I don't think it will, but there's a small chance because even if it's something under like Bandai Namco put easy anti-cheat into Dragon Ball FighterZ, right? So there is a chance that they'll still try with something like that, like companies will. So if Vanguard gets put into 2KO, I will not be able to play that game. I just cannot play that game. 2K isn't about that's 2K is the publisher for the basketball game, right? 2 excuse me. Is it 2XKO, I think actually is the actual title of it. It's so stupid. It's Project L. We're calling it Project L. 2XKO is stupid. I get it. 2 times the knockouts because there's 2 characters. Stupid name. 2XKO. Yeah, stupid name. It's Project L. I will never remember to call it 2XKO. That is something I'm intrigued about seeing people who play MOBAs, League of Legends, and how they'll adapt to fighting games. But most of the time, if you have the quick thinking ability of what a MOBA, like quick on your feet ability of MOBAs, I feel like, and especially the actions per minute that might be required when it comes to like team fighting and stuff, managing the creeps, I feel like you would probably be just fine at fighting games. I feel like they're gonna be just fine. 2XKO is the most the same way to title it. I'm so surprised. I know, Cloudy. I don't know why they did it. It's so bad. It's such a bad name. The main thing that's crazy about it, and why it's such a bad name, is how do you know it's a League of Legends fighter? Like, there's no... How do you know? How do you know what IP it is? Right? Most of the time, a name tells you more about it. I don't know. It's stupid. I don't know. The only one, like, just by title, most of the time you're supposed to know what it's supposed to be, right? I don't know. It sounds stupid. I get my exhausted port handed to me in Dragon Ball FighterZ. I must stick to kart racers. I love Dragon Ball FighterZ. I really hope they fix the game. They said they are, and once the game's fixed, I'll probably be playing it again because rollback. And Dragon Ball FighterZ is one of my favorite. It's in my top 5 favorite fighting games. MOBA is literally half an hour long game. I understand how a game like that can generate toxicity, especially fair. How are they not calling League of Fighters or something? Marketing. What about the marketing? Exactly. I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna be like. I guess to the general masses, if they don't know what League of Legends is, somehow, will think, ooh, that looks pretty. But I mean, everybody. Is it because everybody knows what League of Legends is? Like, I can go out of my door and say, "Hey, Mama Elska, you know League of Legends, right?" And she'll go, "Yes, I understand. I know what that game is." She doesn't know what a MOBA is. Like, she doesn't really understand MOBAs. But she'll be like, "Yeah, I've seen it before. I've heard the people say the name. I know they talk about it." So is it just because everybody knows them? It's a Zoomer name, which makes it a good game for their target audience. I guess. And I guess everybody who knows League of Legends already knows. I don't know. It's just a stupid name. Why an abbreviation? Now I'm again reminded of the time a Seed Corp stalled out in court until the opponent ran out of money, so they seized and scrapped his antique machine without proving he used it on their seeds. What? Hello? I like that they're actively trying to distance themselves from League with that name, but why? Oh, is that the thing? Trying to actively push themselves away from League of Legends? Try to be their own thing while using the universe characters? I feel like... I guess? Maybe? I guess that's like calling... like the Dragon Ball Arena Fighters called Xenoverse, so I guess maybe. But isn't it still like Dragon Ball Xenoverse? Like, isn't that like the full title? I don't know. No, so rollback is in Fighters, Cloudy. It's just it broke the game. It broke the game. It's not very playable. Imagine you need to download League just to play that too. I wouldn't put it past them. They seem to be very on top of that. I guess if I want to play team fight tactics, I gotta do it on my phone. Jolly Ranchers or Warheads? Jolly Ranchers. I'm a big fan of the watermelon flavor in Jolly Ranchers and the apple flavor, green apple. I wonder how many knew of League of Legends' Netflix series, Arcane. I feel like it was the opposite. I feel like most people who played LoL already went to Arcane, and then through word of mouth of it being good, got the other people. I think it was first wave was League of Legends people, and then the wave after was probably people who don't play League. I agree, Whoa, what did I just say? I agree, Toxic. Watermelon flavor is banger. You are just an old hag complaining about kids' skibbity toilet? I am complaining about skibbity toilet. It doesn't make any sense! Title was partially intended to be a distant from League. Okay, I can respect that. If they want to not be a part of League, I can respect that, but the name's still stupid. It's like making a video game starring Shrek characters call out Super Cartoon Ogre Fighters. I want to play that game. I want to play Super Cartoon Ogre Fighters. But that's just the thing, like... if you say 2XKO, and somebody told you it was a video game, do you, by just the name alone, do you feel like that has any interest in it? Like, it doesn't tell you anything. You have to be able to immediately decipher that it's an abbreviation of 2 times the knockout. 2 times knockout. 2 characters get knocked out. Okay. After you decipher it, then you go, oh, 2 characters get knocked out, or 2 knockout, 2 rounds? What does that mean? You know, like, it doesn't give you enough information of what the game's supposed to be. Teamfight Texas does use the character models and skins in the League itself, so I think I'd answer my question on why it's... Oh, does it? That I didn't know. Obviously, I play so much of their games. They used to have watermelon flavor crush. Tastes like Jolly Rancher was good. I would probably explode if I ever tried to drink that, but I'm probably gonna have a little bit of a sip. I like Warheads, actually. I like sour candy. I like sour candy a lot. Gummy candy in general is my favorite, which is followed by, like, sour gummy candy. So I do enjoy the sour sugar on it. So I do have an appreciation for Warheads. But Jolly Ranchers in general have better flavors than Warheads. Once you actually get past the sugar and you get to the candy, and you have the candy itself and the flavor of the candy, Jolly Rancher is better. And when I hear 2K, I think of basketball. Exactly. When you hear the 2K, you also think of the basketball. Shrek Super Slam. I have that game, I think, right? I have the Wii something. I think I have a Shrek game. When Zoomers understand the meaning of 2XKO, they get their mind blown. I get. Alright. as I keep saying, I understand the why of the name. I just don't think it was a good idea with the why. I feel like the best game you should play is Skullgirls. I think the tutorial is probably the best fighter out there. Skullgirls is definitely up there. If not Skullgirls, who else has a really good tutorial? Who has a tutorial recently that was really, really good? Who was it? I don't remember. What game had it? I feel like the Guilty Gear tutorial is pretty good for Guilty Gear. Yeah. Guilty Gear's tutorial is still pretty good. Heck, even Rev 2's tutorial is really, really good. I haven't had warheads in a long time. Yeah, the last time I had a warhead is when I went to like an actual arcade and they had warheads that you could buy with your tickets at the counter. That's the last time I had it. So I gotta say that was like a year and a half ago when I was no, it's about to be 2 years ago. It was when I was in Vegas for Evo. I went to an arcade over there. Why is Shrek Super Slam on more systems than Bloodborne? Because Sony. The answer's simple. Sony. Hi, Kurt. Good to see you. But yeah, who else has a good tutorial? Oh, Killer Instinct has a very good tutorial. Very, very good tutorial. Once you get past the sour, it tastes like wax. Maybe it does now. I haven't had one in a bit. I don't really recall the flavor, actually. I recall it tasting more similar to like what a Dum Dum is, right? Like that kind of texture of hard candy and flavor profile. Then I would say like a Jolly Rancher. Why or do you mean why? Do some fighting games get more tournaments than others? Simply by supply and demand. Most people will play whatever the newest one is because the newest one, most people have the newest one, and is the one being supported and actively supported by the developers. When it comes to other games that are smaller or even older, it is purely because they are games that have a wave that won't die because it is either a really, really good game or the community has stayed strong since the beginning of its lifespan. So something like the Guilty Gear series, all of their games have a strong community in all of them. So even though their tournaments aren't big, they still have tournaments for all of them. But if you were to go to, same with Street Fighter, Tekken also. Tekken still, there's plenty of Tekken 3s that happen all the time, Tekken 5s that happen all the time. But if you want to go to something like, why doesn't the original Killer Instinct have any more? It's because nobody plays it. Nobody really plays it. There's nothing else I can say. Nobody plays it. Yeah, Cloudy. That is very true. It's because they have a classic lobby system. They have a lobby system that you would use today. Where it's just like like in Street Fighter, you join the lobby and then you'd fight someone. It's not their obnoxious tower system. I hate the tower system in Strive. What is everyone's opinion on the Undertale tutorial? Night Shifter, I don't know what you're talking about, but so no opinion. Undertale's cool though. Actually getting people in my rank. It's because sometimes there's games that are so word of mouth and so notoriously large still in like their passion from the community that there will always be people new to the game playing it still. You could turn on Plus R and there will be somebody your rank. You could turn on Rev 2, there will be someone your rank. Street Fighter, like Third Strike, you could turn on and there'll probably be someone your rank. But some games, it gets a little iffy there with the older stuff, because then it'll become some of the more dedicated ones, but sometimes they're big enough that you can find a match pretty easily. Skullgirls, that's another one I think you can find a match pretty. Can't stand Undertale's tutorial. I don't think it's bad. It was handholdy. I mean, that's the whole point. I mean, They had a whole character named Tutorial and was supposed to be hand-holding, character-driven, so I get it. See World Tour as a tutorial for new players, practice mechanics. It's a really good one for Street Fighter 6. Yeah, I guess Street Fighter 6 isn't too bad with the World Tour. You're right there. You're right there. It does get people into it. I do think it should have a better explanation on modern and classic controls. I think it only gives you one window pop-up about it, and I think it should have a more depth explanation between the two. But other than that, it's pretty good. Like, the whole just actually doing the story is good. One non-fighting game where you think would become a good fighting game? I think we all agree probably Yakuza. If I were to say, non-fighting game that I think would be great? Good question. I actually don't know. Team Fortress 2 would be pretty wacky, actually. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Oh, you're right. Mega Man would be great. They have already the concept with Mega Man and Zero in Marvel vs. Capcom, so I think it'd definitely be doable. Pokemon would be a good fighting game. Shame they never made one. What do you mean? There's Pokken. You don't like Pokken? I actually played Pokken on stream, and actually, I'm gonna be honest, game was kind of fun. Sucks it's dead. Deader than dirt. Because I had a lot of fun playing, Luchador Pikachu was a lot of fun. I did. I played it after I beat Pokemon Silver, I think. Somewhere around there. There was a Mega Man fighting game. You know what else has a fighting game that they should totally do? They should do another Sonic fighting game. Emir, hello, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I would love to see another Sonic fighting game. Man, I love Pokken. I would be so down to do a day where we play Pokken if people have it. I legitimately thought some of the I think one of my favorite supers is from Luchador Pikachu. Like it's very, very satisfying. Zelda fighting game? They could totally do Zelda because I mean, one, they have the Smash layout that they could kind of use for their already existing move list and expand from there. But also they had the Zelda Warrior, not Zelda Warrior, whatever it was called. And they could pull from that too, probably. I played Shadow Mewtwo pre-nerf. I only played it 2 years ago, right? No, yeah, 2 years ago now. So I don't know if they probably abandoned it. So it's probably the same. But I only played it recently within its entire lifespan. So does Pokken have local versus? I actually don't know. I hope so. Do you mean like a Switch versus Switch, or do you mean on the same Switch? Because I'm pretty sure on the same console is real. I don't know if you could do like two consoles versus locally. That I don't know. I think I may have tried a demo once. I can't remember. Never owned it. Would never buy it online anyway though. Never have. Too broke. Fair enough. Same console. Okay, same console. I think it works. But yeah, Nami, I don't pay for my own online. I am under the family plan of a friend, so I also don't pay for my online. They did 30 Gokus for Fighter Z. Also fair. I will accept the mini of Links. Because they have Toon Link, they got Young Link, they got Adult Link for Ocarina of Time, right? Then they got every single one for all the different series. So they got like Twilight Princess, and then they could do Skyward Sword. Like, I would be fine. I don't know how they would really be able to change up the moveset though. All of them use bombs in the bow and the boomerang. I guess they would have the unique thing of like their one game gimmick, I guess. Smash is more of a party game than a fighting game. It should be treated as such. Tyler, though I like to say I agree, I also have to stand by the actual community who put in the competitive effort. Though I can't see it as a pure fighting game, I think it is its own thing. I don't even want to say party game. I think it's its own competitive thing. I just don't think it's really quite in the genre. It's so weird. Smash is just so weird. I think it's just a little bit outside the bubble of fighting. Like it's leaning on the bubble of fighting game. I feel like it just needs its own little corner. But I will still stand by the competitive effort and what they put into it, cuz that game is still hard. Like if you want to play 1v1 like the no items Final Destination or whatever, or the ones where it's like 3 platforms or whatever, I will respect it. Hard game. I hate running it and I hate watching it though. I don't understand 8 minutes. Make it 3 minutes. Make them fight really fast. I'm tired of watching the zoning garbage. Hyrule Warriors canon? Oh, Breath of the Wild timeline? Wait, what? So what is it, before Breath of the Wild? How'd that work? Yes, the Arbiter from Halo is in Killer Instinct, as well as... What are the alien guy from Gears of War is also in it. Rash from Battletoads is in it. Got a lot of them in there. Oh wow, Cloudy, you type faster. You type way faster than I can think. No worries, Speed Fury. Enjoy your writing. No items, Fox. Only Final Destination. Exactly. They did that on Hyrule Warrior. They have a multiple link in that game. My favorite is Majora Link. Oh, okay. Wait, what? They have like a converging timeline or something in there? That's just... Yeah, the Arbiter does that plasma grenade. It's like a setup thing, if I recall. Didn't pay money to watch, that's my only problem with Smash, is the games go too long. Way too long. If the games, like I said, cut off 5 minutes, 3 minutes for a match is perfect. It does not need to be 8 minutes. Like, 3 stock 8 minutes is ridiculous. It is my least favorite game to run when I do fighting game tournaments, because it always has the most people, so it takes even longer than you want. You think, oh, I have a 3-hour block for most of the pools of Smash. As long as we keep it under like 64 entrances for this little tournament, we'll be fine. Ends up being 75, so it's like an extra thing, and then you'd go, and then word gets out, so the next year you're on it, and now it has 94, and you're just like, ah! Running tournament problems. Hi, Jared! The only time I play Smash is when my boy Steve is on stage. That's also something. I don't think they should ban any characters in that game. That game needs to be wacky for it to be enjoyable to even watch. Put Steve in that. Keep Steve unbanned. That boy needs to go wild. I need to see the wacky shenanigans. Last Hyrule Warrior game, Age of Calamity, is set on a parallel timeline on Breath of the Wild, so events in that game are different from Breath of the Wild. Okay. Branching timeline. Yes. Smash players are sad and pitiful, and they do ban their characters. Not even in, like, Tekken 5, when Steve Fox was, like, the strongest character. I think, wait, was it Tekken 4 that he had, like, stage infinites? Like, he was one of the few who could do, like, actual infinites in a Tekken game? He wasn't banned! Let the game go wild! Let them be free! I want a tournament with 60 Steves in Smash. Me too! Steve versus Steve would be wild. Went to a local Smash tournament a few years back at my local GameStop. There was maybe a dozen people at most. It was a small tournament. Well, I'm gonna be honest, I don't trust GameStop to run anything. But I'm happy that you guys had a local and people showed up. That's actually really cool. Whenever I run any of my tournaments, I run a couple of them a year. At some places. I can't say. I usually get 60 or more entrances, and it's hectic. When I heard there was a sneaky gent who yearned to be in Smash Ultimate, they learned it would be Oh yeah, there's no Waluigi, huh? That sucks. My beautiful wife is alive in the Hyrule Warrior timeline. Who is your beautiful wife, Anon? They literally had to rework all stages to make Steve work properly. Man is a sociopathic, cold-blooded killer. Yes! Indeed. Both of them. All Steves. Why are Steves so dangerous within the fighting game world? Huge respect for you running a tourney. I run usually about 4 in a year. 4 big ones. I had a small tournament. Well, I don't want to say big. It's not like a combo breaker, but you know, fairly large ones. I had a small tournament at my college, played Shulk, had fun until I lost. It's always fun until you lose, Nami. But I'm glad you had some fun. Helping your cousin at a con? Another con? They're so busy, Nightmare, aren't they? I hope you guys have fun. Let me know how the con goes. Backslash! Backslash! Hi, Viking, good to see you. Princess Mimpha, my beloved and my idol. Hold on, who's Princess Mimpha? Mimpha? This is a fish. This is a fish. This is a fish. Mifa? This is a fish. Me is a fish. This is a fish. Do you, Anon. This is a fish. Hang on. We're gonna need to have a sit down chat. We're gonna need to sit. We're gonna need to talk. We're gonna need a little bit of a talk. This is a fish. This is just a fish. This is just a fish. I need to talk to real people now. Oh, are we all gonna confess your little internet crushes? All your fictional waifus? I'm here to listen and judge you. What are some kind of No. I think it's mainly the factor she looks like she's a child. That probably gets me. But also, fish. Miss Frizzle, for real, for real. You're a real one for that. Eric, you're a real one for that. You're a real one. Wait till you see what the internet did to Sidon. Who's Sidon? Sidon Zelda. Images. Oh! Yeah, I can only imagine. I can only imagine. Immediately, you don't even have to tell me anything. Yep. Yep, I understand completely, Tyler. Yep. Yeah, we can stop there. We can just, no more from that. I already showed you the HMS Kent. You were really mean about it. HMS Kent. They could be bigger. That's all. That's all, Nami. They could be bigger. I don't know. That poor bow looking a little small. 2 of them are from Yakuza games. The other are from Cyberpunk. Join me all you want. You like Chris and I only like Chris. I do not like Mirage. I agree, Miss Frizzle. Real one, Ronnie. I do like Chris. He's a very handsome man. You shine like you saw. Oh, that I did. I only looked up his name. What did you mean by that? Nothing, Nami. Nothing. No, so when I looked up, Sidon Zelda, so I went to images. Luckily, I have safe search on, so I didn't see anything that was really incriminating on any of these fandom people. I just saw there's people who make him into very buff boy. So I was like, oh, okay, sure. Don't need to tell me. Alright, we're gonna leave it there now. But he is your man and love. Main and love. Mirage is... That's like... If your conclusion is because he's voiced by, oh no, what is his name again? What is his name again? Roger Craig Smith. It just means they're all they're all my husbands. That's like saying, if you go with that logic, that means apparently I also am married to Sonic. And I'm gonna have to, if that's true, I'm gonna need a divorce. Oh, okay. Sidon Zelda wife. Okay. Wow! She's got a big head. She's got a big head. Well, I'm happy for him that he's in a happy marriage. Why is one of the most common connected search terms that Google is telling me is Sidon Zelda muscular, Sidon Zelda realistic, Sidon Link? I'm learning a lot about people today. You're not married to Sonic? No! I'm not! I need, like I said, my only wife is one, Chris Redfield. 2, Tentacle Monster from Dead Space 1. People like Tall Monster. I'm learning very quickly that people like Tall Monster. But no, I'm not married to Sonic. He's caused me immeasurable amounts of pain, and I haven't even played Sonic Boom yet. So, actually, I don't think I've played any Sonic game with Roger Craig Smith as Sonic yet. So I don't even know the guy. What? It's Sidon married? Oh, yeah, people are... Oh, no, Nami. Hedgehogs are fists where you draw the line. Okay. Fish have done nothing but hurt me. Hedgehogs have done nothing but hurt me. I can't really say too much of the same about the... I'm gonna stop talking. Deeper into the Sonic pile. Eki, I am excited to play more Sonic games. Wasn't my fault. You guys are awful, and that's why I stopped. I walked myself in this corner, and now I need to stop. Wasn't my fault. I wish... Look what you've done to me! I was innocent and pure! Look what you've done. I don't talk about the worst thing I see day to day. What? You look in a mirror? It's me who I am proud. You know what, man? You can have credit where credit is due. Fair enough. The least I say is, like, I got things for, you know what? Mossy, I'm happy for you. Good for you. Fantastic. Who used their credit? I also want to watch the Knuckles show. Did that come out yet? When did it start? I didn't think it was out yet. I want to watch the Knuckles show. Guys, when I have free time again, we should watch that. Thoughts on the Dragonfly? What's Dragonfly? What What? I never forget the Leon art from my likes. Let my son enjoy life to its fullest, okay? Do not take that away from him. Let Leon be Leon. We should? I'd be so down. It's a piñata. I want a piñata. Yeah, I'd be so down to watch it with you guys. But obviously, like I said, I won't be around very much next week. I'll probably have like one, maybe 2 streams, but after that, we can make some time for the Knuckles show. I want to be down. I gotta make sure I'm prepared to for the next movie that comes out in... Actually, does it come out next year? Sonic 3 movie release date. When does it come out? It comes out at the end of the year. We gotta be ready. I'm thinking... Okay, I gotta start getting wrapped up here in just a second, but I do have one question for those who know Sonic. Who know Sonic lore and stuff. So the Sonic 3 movie is supposed to be heavily, like, taken from Sonic Adventure 2. Do I have to play Sonic Adventure 1 to play Sonic Adventure 2 for the story? Or can I just play Sonic Adventure 2? Because I'm kind of thinking about doing that once we get closer to the movie release. Lore is cringe. I don't care too much for, like, the grand lore, but I want, like, the main storyline. Watch Sonic Underground? Is that the anime? I know there's the Sonic anime. My mom brought a box of donuts with her from church, and I'm gonna get fat from it. Those donuts will still be there tomorrow, Nami. Just one at a time. One at a time. Okay, I wouldn't mind playing what's supposed to be a good Sonic game, if it means I could get it for the movie. Watching the Sonic movie? Yeah, so Sonic 3, the movie that comes out at the end of the year, the 3rd movie, is supposed to be based on Sonic Adventure 2. But, 1, I want to see the movie, and 2, I want to play all Sonic games at some point, right? Because he is like a cancer to me, and I have to defeat him by doing, like, a Magic School Bus thing and defeating him from within. So I gotta play all the Sonic games. So I want to play Sonic Adventure 2 at some point, but I also want to see the movie when it comes out. So I want people to, like... I want to see if I need to worry. Sonic X is the anime. Sonic Underground is the one where he's in a band at the Green Brother. And what? I have never heard of such a thing. Underground was a kid's cartoon? I gotta Google this. It's the one where Sonic has a twin brother and sister, and mom is an escaped queen from Eggman's rule. What in the world? Is this canon? I do hate myself. There's a song every episode. It's like a music. That's kind of cute. Yeah, Ronnie. I want to see the messed up Sonic 2. Right? From the original model and original cut that they had before people got mad. I want to see that too. Absolutely. I love things that are disastrous and cringe and awful. You should read the Sonic Bible? Excuse me, is that real? The Cats movie was... Did they have CG buttholes in the original cut of Cats? Defeat it with radiation medicine by not... What do you mean? Cancer plus cancer equals no cancer. That's how we're doing it for the Sonic cancer. And they removed them? I can't believe they done... I can't believe they done this. It's very real. Oh, God. Originally, I knew it was gonna be an outrage, mostly because it looked terrible and would make the film terrible. Yeah, I mean, I just assumed it would go down the notorious route of every video game movie and just be the exact same expectation. They messed up. It's garbage. They're not gonna make another one. Nightmare, what we're being told is they took out the cats' buttholes in Cats. Which, thankfully... happened. I don't want to see any buttholes on those people. Give me cancer and vanquish curiosity. Isn't the movie just bad and boring? Like, like that's all. But then the Sonic movie was mid. The Sonic movie was, the first one was kind of mid, I will say. Sonic 2 I had a lot of fun with. The wedding scene was a bit too long. I think that's most general people's agreement on that movie, is the wedding scene was a little too long. Didn't need to be that much in it. But I thought 2 was still very fun. I'm very hopeful for 3 because I do like Shadow and I hope he gets a gun. That's all. Shadow's in the next one and I hope he gets a gun. But I started a little late, sadly, because my OBS messed up. So I'm going to be ending here a little bit earlier than the 2-hour mark. But I am going to start wrapping up here. So, like I said, just to recap. Probably still iffy and scattered next week on my streams and still scattered this week. I'll stream when I can, but after that we should hopefully be on starting to get on a schedule. I'm gonna try to do birthday stream at the end of this week. Probably I'm looking towards Saturday. If you have any ideas for more Brees for the Brie universe, for our Brienna Royale, please make sure you let me know so I can get those, get their invitations in so they can show up. And that's really it. Good to see it. I am still breathing, barely. Life's been really mean to me and my family, but we are chugging through and we will not let it get us down. Shadow also doesn't run fast, but fully takes advantage of the Second Amendment. That's all that matters. But yes, that is going to be it for me. I will be also reopening the Discord here as well, so hopefully no bots. Keep an eye out, my beautiful blue wrenches. And then with that, I'm going to start wrapping up. Discord, I still have to fix that. The current invite is pinned. It's pinned at the top of the comment section, and I will update the command and the link in the description here once I'm all done. But I'm going to head out for tonight, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will be back as soon as I can. But know that there's going to be much, much more of me in the future, so don't you worry. I always come back. You guys all have a good night, and I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye, farewell, and have a good night. Bye.